Our 7 remaining teams have awoken on the Malacca Strait on the Malaysian island of Penang.
There's a rumor going round.
All the rumors are true, yeah. What you heard, that's true, yeah.
And we're starting off today with room service. Amazing race style.
Teams received a clue under their hotel room doors which instructed them to travel by rickshaw to the oldest fire station for the next clue.
I love Georgetown, very good town. I am going to slay in Georgetown.
Are you sure you're sure?
Yes.
Are you sure you're sure you're sure?
See you later, Georgie boy. See ya. Bye-bye, King George.
Come on, sir.
Ellie and Angie arrived first at the fire station and found out they had a detour to complete. Treats or eats. Treats required teams to replicate a traditional Malaysian dessert platter, while eats required teams to eat a local delicacy.
Its secret is in the mix of ingredients: ginger, cloves, bull's tongue, and a bull's penis.
Ellie and Angie, Beck and Kate, Yana and Cole, as well as Darren and Tristan all chose eats, while George and Pam, Teddy and Harry, as well as Hayley and Emma chose treats.
They lifted it up in front of us and just went chop, 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 chop. And then they went whoop and tipped it in our soup.
While the Eats bunch were trying to keep their foot down, George and Pam lost their lead at the treats detour as they immediately started bickering, and when other teams joined them, they were still lost and confused as to what the challenge was.
George and Pam struggle at everything.
Yes, I'm sure. Are you sure you're sure you're sure you're sure? Yes!
At one point I turned back and George has got a broom. I don't know how he got the broom.
Meanwhile,
Over at the Eats detour, Yana and Cole were first to complete the detour, followed by Ellie and Angie, Beck and Kate, and Darren and Tristan.
oh no, Mum.
Who will walk in Jimmy Choo's shoes? Me.
This roadblock required teams to go to Mr. Wang's shoe store, where Jimmy Choo learned how to construct shoes from Mr. Wang, and teams needed to construct a pair of shoes in order to get the next clue.
Should we go? We gotta hurry. Bang. Check, please. Yes.
Hayley and Emma left the treats first, followed by Teddy and Harry, and at the roadblock, Ellie received her training from Mr. Wang, and so did Beck and Tristan. Meanwhile, at the treats detour, George and Pam completed the task and received the next clue.
We were to be eliminated before George and Pam. I would be so embarrassed. There's no way we're going to lose to these guys.
Are you sure you're 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 sure?
With other teams either en route or at the roadblock, Ellie went for her first inspection, but she failed, and Emma and Harry had just arrived when she went up again and received the next clue, and Yana also received Mr. Wang's approval in her first attempt.
Make your way by Trishul
to Penang's floating temple.
Search the lanterns for a race-coloured tag with an English word on it.
And whisper the word to receive the next clue. Now, Ellie and Angie and Ko and Yana left the roadblock while George and Pam arrived there last. And while Pam was busy making the shoes, George took a chance to strategize with Darren.
If Pam can miraculously overtake them at this roadblock...
What? Oh. Okay.
The two masculine threats left to your game and to Tristan's game are gone.
You fucking crazy, man. You sound insane. Do you realize that?
This is not Survivor, mate.
Darren, have you ever watched Survivor?
I haven't, mate, no.
What? No.
Emma got her shoes approved as well as Tristan, and at the Root Info Challenge, Ellie and Angie arrived there first while they were searching for the dragon named Lantern. Yana and Ko arrived at the temple, and Yana and Ko made their first attempt, but they were wrong, and at Mr. Wang's shoes, George and Pam were being rude.
I'm gonna stuff this one up, Harry. Eyes open, mouth shut.
Well, then you should do that.
It's working really well.
Of course. How selfish of me. Let's do all the things that you want to do.
Just shut your mouth, because we can hear you yapping from all the way over here. You're like a little Jack Russell. So at least I know I can't be as bad.
This is you. This is your badness level. It's unusually high for someone your size.
The battle between George and Pam from Bankstown and two Instagrammers.
Bro.
I'm sorry, but were you dropped on your head as an infant? Or were you just born stupid?
Okay, so Harry went up for his first inspection and he failed. And when Harry went for another inspection, Pam cut in front of Harry and pleaded and begged to Mr. Wong for approval, which she got, and Harry got his shoes approved, and then they raced to the temple.
Ali, that one?
Yeah, I can't get the right angle to read it. Dragon.
Mum?
Back to the leading bunch with Yana and Co hot on the heels of Ellie and Angie and another team making its arrival. Ellie and Angie received the next clue to the pit stop, and so did Yana and Co. So they were racing to the Curtis Crest treetop walk to see who arrives first at the pit stop.
A big hike when we get there?
Yep.
This one, we've got to beat everyone else, so let's go. Right, you jump in first on this side?
Yep.
Beck and Kate had noticed where the two leading teams had come from, so they were in and out of the temple pronto. Emma and Hayley had to thoroughly search as no other teams were there when they had arrived, while Darren and Tristan were in and out as they saw where Hayley and Emma got their clues.
Make your way to Penang Hill.
Find Bo at your next pit stop. Hurry, the last team arrived may be eliminated.
On the way to the pit stop, Cora and Yana passed Ellie and Angie, and both teams had arrived at the same time, but Yana and Co beat them in a foot race, and they were first on the mat, and Ellie and Angie came in second.
Knowing that Harry and Teddy were hot on the heels, I knew that the pressure was on.
Last in at the temple were Harry and Teddy, and while they searched to find the dragon lantern at the pit stop, Beck and Kate came in third, followed by Darren and Tristan and Emma and Hayley.
If we were to sneak past George and Pam, that's going to be the best comeback story Australia's ever seen.
Definitely not the best. However, they did have that comeback as they located the dragon lantern and left without George and Pam noticing, and they finished the race in 6th, while Pam and George were lost and were eliminated from the race.
As brother and sister, we've come so far, and I'm grateful that we've had the opportunity to do this together.
It was a good race, Pam.
It was.
Hey you, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.